Hello, YouTube. It's your boy Mike the Pilot coming at you again with another TV show review. And the TV show today that I will be reviewing is called Dexter New Blood. It airs on Showtime at 9 p.m. on Sundays. And I watched the first episode and it's really, really, really good. So, switch things up a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to display the trailer and I'm going to give you my reaction. And then afterwards, I'm going to tell you about the show, tell you what I thought about the first episode, and then we're gonna go from there. So without any further ado, let's go through the trailer.
So, how are you feeling right now?
Well, it's been a whirlwind. I've always had my demons, and so I went away.
Sup, Jumbo?
Hey, Mr. Lindsay.
But sometimes I have an urge too strong to ignore. Oh, easy there.
What is the problem?
I kind of have a thing about blood. Every day I walk through this world, faking it. Knowing if someone knows who I am, that's it. This is all about blending in.
All right, so that was the trailer for Dexter New Blood. It was really, really, they did a really good job as far as the trailer and as far as advertising. Now, let me tell you about the show. It was excellent. As a person who's a fan of Dexter, I've seen the first 8 episodes. I'm sorry, first 8 seasons. I didn't necessarily like the way they ended the 8th season. I'm actually glad that they brought it back, and they're actually trying to. I'm not gonna say. It's not like a reboot because it has the same, a lot of the same characters, but it's in a different location. Cast is a little bit different, but some of the same, pretty much the same cast from like the previous seasons. So it just kind of like picks up from where it left off. And so I'm glad that they did this because this way they can kind of compensate for the bad ending in season 8. If you haven't seen season 8 or Dexter at all, I would say let this first episode, when you watch it, let it kind of build up your thirst to watch the other seasons because it definitely will do that because they did a really, really good job in bringing this back. And then from there, you can go back, watch the first 8 seasons. The way they set it up is that even if you were to just come in right now, you wouldn't necessarily be lost because it's just starting off and it's showing a little bit about, Dexter and his new location and it gives you a little insight from what happened in the previous eight seasons. You get to learn a lot about Dexter and who he is and why he does what he does. But if you want to know even more details, it is best that you maybe go back and at least watch the first season. But you can do that after you watch the season because there's enough detail that they display in this first episode and I'm assuming in these next episodes where even if you didn't see the previous seasons, you won't be lost. But again, it stars off with main character Michael Hall, and he's the main star of Dexter, and his sister as well. In the series, she comes back as well. But other than him and his sister, a lot of the characters are basically a lot of the cast is new, but you do see a lot of parallels in the cast. For example, in the old Dexter, Dexter used to work with a guy named Bazooka. It was an Asian guy that used to work with him in the police department. But in this one, there's another guy. I can't quite remember his name, but there's a guy that kind of feels like a similar role, working alongside Dexter. So it's pretty cool how they kind of like set up setup is kind of the same. It's just like a different location, and Dexter is actually doing a different job, for this season. So that being said, they started off really well. You get to see him trying to adjust, and then And they slowly but surely got to the point where you can see where he actually wants to change back into his old self. For anybody that has never seen Dexter before, it's about Dexter is basically a serial killer who he only kills how could I say, those that commit illegal crimes and get away with it. He doesn't attack children. He doesn't attack evil, innocent people. It's kind of almost like a vigilante. He's almost like a vigilante, in a weird way, kind of like Batman, but not like Batman. Batman doesn't really just go around killing people, but in a sense, he's kind of like a vigilante. He goes around and he hunts down the people who kind of get by, that kill, rape people and get away with it. He kind of hunts them down and unfortunately takes them out. So that's kind of the premise of who he is. And so I don't want to do a lot of spoilers. So what I'll just say is that initially starts off with him trying to get away from that, but then slowly but surely that part of him that wants justice for innocent people kind of creeps back on him, and he kind of goes back into his old role. And it's really interesting how they did it. It was really, really good writing. It was very interesting. I can't wait to see the next episode. And then at the end of it, they also show you clips from like the new episodes, so you get like a sneak peek of what's going to happen in the next episodes. But it is really, 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 really good. So I encourage you to try to check it out, especially on Sundays. You have nothing else to watch. Please, sign up for Showtime, subscribe. You really, really need to see the series. And again, I'm going to end it with that. This is your boy Mike the Pilot. Please comment in the comment section. Let me know if you really, really love the first episode. What you think about it. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, get the thumbs up. And until next time, this is your boy Mike the Pilot coming at you again with another TV show review. All right, thanks YouTube.